said, that's not a Rottweiler, that's my husband.
Oh, goodness. We have here a crowd of homeless people in Cathedral Square.
Look at them.
Every day I come here in this moor.
I think this one's on something.
This is why I don't leave Maryvale.
I know. Oh my God! And look at what this one's wearing.
Why don't they get a job?
Why don't they get a house?
Why don't they get a life?
I wish I didn't have to get up and see the square littered with riffraff like this.
Human trash. Somebody ought to get rid of them.
Somebody ought to get rid of them.
Somebody ought to get rid of them.
Oh God, Jesus, sounds like. Yeah.
I am ordering you all to move on. Vacate the premises within the next 24 hours or face the full force of the justice system.
I am ordering you all to move on. Vacate the premises within the next 24 hours or face the full force of the justice system.
You are all ordered to move on. Vacate the premises in the next 24 hours or you will face the full force of the justice system.
You are all ordered to move on. Vacate the premises within the next 24 hours or face the full force of the justice
You are
system.
all ordered to move on. Vacate the premises in the next 24 hours or face the full force of the justice
You are
system.
all ordered to move
You
on.
are
Vacate
all
the
ordered
premises
to
within
move
the
on.
next 24 hours or face
The full force of the justice system.
You two.
Buster Thompson,
Duncan Webb,
come here. I've seen you here before.
I saw you here last week.
I gave you a warning last month several times.
And I gave you one just yesterday. I'm issuing you with this fine of $2,000.
$2,000.
$2,000. Payable within the next 3 months or face
The full force of the justice system.
Order! 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 Calling this court to order.
Your Honor, these two defendants have been ordered by police to move on multiple times and repeatedly ignored it. They have multiple convictions, they now have multiple fines, and they keep doing the same thing. Clearly, they have no desire to change. I recommend a heavier sentence.
Objection, Your Honor! This is a gross miscarriage of justice.
A gross miscarriage of justice.
A gross miscarriage of justice. Your Honor, these two men were asked to move on, which they clearly could not do. And so they were charged with a fine, which they clearly could not pay. And because they could not pay, they are now under the auspices of a legal system that clearly cannot support them. I would argue this is a moral failing by
I
society.
hear you, sir, but that's not the responsibility of the court. If they can't follow the law, they must face the consequences and pay the fine.
But they cannot afford to pay the fines.
Your Honor, we have no choice. We must sentence them to imprisonment.
Imprisonment!
Imprisonment.
But, Your Honour, our prisons are already unnecessarily full. 40% of our prison population is just people on remand. There's no room for anyone else. If we lock up these two, we'll have to resort to
Double bunking.
Double bunking.
double bunking.
I anticipated this kind of reaction from you lot, so here's a little something I prepared earlier. This here, ladies and gentlemen of the District Court, is a double bunking cell. It's comfortable, it's modern, and it's completely ethical. This bad boy measures a whopping 2 by 3 meters.
That's 3 square meters per prison.
How could you possibly complain?
How indeed. Your Honour, double bunking subjects people to inhumane conditions. Prisoners have no ability to choose or refuse who they are bunked with. Under the UN Convention for Torture, this is considered torture, and our government was signatory to that. And Your Honour, in the last year, 3 people at Mount Eden Correctional Facility have died under double bunked circumstances. It is a cruel and inhumane practice, and we cannot allow it to continue in this country.
So what would you do? Have taxpayers pay for a new prison cell for every prisoner?
Sergeant, I would have us dismiss these charges. It already costs the taxpayer $552 per person per day to keep a prisoner locked up. That is not only unethical and unjust, it is a complete waste of resources that could better be spent on reform projects. This whole case is frankly completely ridiculous.
Completely ridiculous.
Completely ridiculous.
Your Honour, what is completely ridiculous is the defence. The defendants hold outstanding charges. They have repeatedly failed to pay. They seem to have no intention of changing their ways. We have no choice.
Agreed. If they can't pay the fines and they can't follow the law, then I will. Buster Thompson and Duncan Wibb, I hereby sentence you to 3 months imprisonment, starting right now.
Right now!
Right now?
Right now.
Take him away.
And your ass. Speedy.
Good game, good game.